All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 1 of the Swim Bros. This idea just came to me last week. I was like, I'm gonna start a podcast about swimming because I love the sport of swimming. And I'm here with Luke. What's up,
Gotcha.
Luke?
Yeah, boys. Yeah, it should be interesting. We're gonna plan to have a lot of guests on here, a lot of big names. Hopefully,
That's
should
right. We're
be
gonna work our
pretty
way up
awesome.
for sure, for sure. So Luke, let's just get it started. I'm Paul, by the way, and let's just talk about your swimming background a little bit.
I've been swimming for 8 years, I think. Started in third grade. I mean, like first couple years were a bit rough, but after that we got going. And I mean, I've placed at state, top eight, mainly like breaststroke IM, but I mean, yes, I mean pretty good. Paul, you've been to state a couple times, pretty all 4 years.
Brian was nice enough to take me on a relay freshman year, even though I was splitting 26-50 free, and he still decided to drag me along. But I made it to state my senior year in the 50 and the 100, and the relay got the team record with some guys. So that was probably the peak of my swimming career. Nothing crazy, but I've always been a big fan of the sport here. So Luke, let's talk about your breaststroke at state. Took down
Oh,
Scott's record.
Scott's record. Heck yeah. So actually, I got it at conference.
That's true. Yes.
I did get it at conference, but I think I went like 600ths faster at state. So yeah, I did get it again at state. So yeah, I mean Olympian's record. It's been. I
Let's
remember
go.
when Brian told me when I was 12. You told me when I was 12. He was like, Luke, you're gonna break that record, and I was like, there's no way I ever do that, Brian. And then junior year rolled around, and I got it.
You
Just,
got it. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Scott, he swam in 1997, and he was rocking a 57.97 back in the day, and that was the oldest record on the board. And Luke took it out, so
yes, sir.
pretty hyped to see. And the IM record, you took that one down this year too.
I also got the IM record. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just I needed a good backstroke, and I could definitely it was attainable after I got a good backstroke. So once Brian pretty much saw I took it out good, had a good backstroke, he was like, all right, it's sealed. He was pretty happy. It was so funny. You've never seen the guy smile, but he definitely did.
Oh yeah. Brian is our swim coach.
Yep.
So we're both from Grand Island, actually originally. I graduated in 2019, and that's when I hung up my cap and goggles, and I've switched to the ultra running world. So I run ultras now. So if you want to check that out, my other podcast is The Old Man and the Kid. But yeah, and Luke, you're a junior, right?
Yep. Junior at Grand Island Senior High. Yeah. So I got another year to go. We'll see what I can do next year.
What is your tell the audience what is your plan for after high school?
Ooh, I mean, it's pretty much undecided yet. I mean, I want to swim like at least D1 or D2, but I still gotta. I mean, I want IUPUI is talking, but we'll see. I want to try to get the academies. That's the end goal, like top goal,
Navy Academy.
Naval or Air Force, because that it just be so hype.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we figured it'd be a great time to start the podcast. It's a
And
pretty exciting time in swimming right now with
NCAAs.
NCAAs at the college level, World Championship trials coming up here in April, and in the high school level, NCSAs are coming up in a couple weeks, I think, here shortly.
Yeah. Where is the World Swimming
It's in Greensboro.
Trials?
It's
Wait a minute.
it's at
It's
the
in.
It's at the Y Nats pool.
Yeah. Ooh, that. No way. That'd be so cool.
Luke, you're swimming there, right?
I am swimming there for why nots. Well, I'd probably have to show up, what, a week later or a week earlier?
Yeah, it's in April. Yeah, so that's pretty
What
cool.
is it? If it's the first week of April, I might actually be there.
It's late April, I'm pretty sure.
Gosh darn it.
But you'll warm up the pool for Dressel.
Just to sauce everybody up.
You can leave a nice leak in there for them.
So,
Don't pee in the Mizunos though, man.
that's
They'll leave marks. Yeah, I did swim at the Y Nats my senior year. My highlight in my career was getting disqualified. Starting at the Y Nats, my final race ever, the 50. I just decided to try to guess it.
the, the video is you took off way before everyone else, sprinted like the fastest 50 of your entire life, and then I don't remember the rest of the video. I just
Well,
remember the start.
so my mom was up recording up at the top, and it was my last 50. I didn't actually qualify in the 50. I qualified with the relay thanks to some badass swimmers that carried me along. But you're able to do like time trials. So I was doing a time trial for the 50 or whatever, and I was like, my goal was to break 22. And I was like having like a bad meeting. I was like, I kind of knew like it wasn't gonna happen unless I like got the perfect start. So I was like, Brian, is it all right if I guess the start? He's like, go for it. It's your last one. So I just like I was like behind the block. I was trying to think. I was like, all right, how do I guess this? I was like every time like there's like 8 or some heats in front of us or whatever, and every time someone would go, I'd be like, take your mark, beep, and I'd be like 1,000, 2,000. All right, I'm going after 1,000, 2,000, no matter what, it's happening. Still got on the blocks. They're like, take your mark. I was like 1,000, 2,000, fuck it, and I just went, and then I knew I false started right away, and I was like, oh shit. But I knew if I stopped, like they were gonna kick me out of the pool. Like they weren't gonna let me race it because they were people that will false start and they were throwing out of the pool and they weren't even letting them race. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna swim it alone. So I swam the whole thing solo. And then Brian told me that was my best time ever. I was like, thanks a lot. Yeah, I should not have jumped it. But no, that's how I basically I ended my
swimming career.
I ended my swim career. I played around in the water a little bit. I did some triathlon stuff. I did an Ironman, so I got back in the water for that. But mostly now I'm just a big fan of swimming. But Luke's still in at full force.
Still got the grind going. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. We'll see. I wanna win state. That's ultimate goal next year.
Let's go.
Okay, as long as Nate doesn't swim the 2 IM, it's a chance.
There we go. There's a chance. That's right. Nate, if you're listening out there, please don't enter the 2 IM. So Luke can take
so I can drop
title.
Yep.
But what else, Luke? What other meets you got coming up? Just Y Nats?
Y State too.
Y State.
Y State, yep. We're like, how many years in a row has Grand Island won that?
Oh man, I don't know. It's a dynasty. It's a dynasty.
It's like in the 20s, I think.
I don't know, but for those of you who don't know Y State, let's just say the competition is not quite up to par, but Grand Island shows out for it every year, and we come straight balling.
This year I was thinking about I was gonna put on the Mizuno.
Let's go.
No, I'm kidding. I was talking to Brian about it. He's like, no, you don't. Brian, every meet this year for the invites has been like, you guys have to suit up. I don't care if it's your worst tech suit. So he gave me some like 20, like I think it's your old Venzo. Or no, did you ever wear a Venzo?
I did not wear a Venzo, but
somebody's old Venzo is like a 24. It's like so stretched. It's like a glorified jammer, and I just throw that on for invites.
There you go.
Yep.
But the Y State pool is pretty dang nice. It's
actually
Fremont,
like
right?
that Fremont pool's nice.
Yeah, if anyone has seen that pool or swam there, it's
Dillon Aquatic Center. Yeah,
for sure.
I think I might have to go 5,700 breast to win it.
Where?
Like at Y State.
Really? Who's swimming?
I think some guy from what's his name? Connor Christ, I think, from Fremont.
Okay, what's he go?
I mean, he dropped 58.1 at state.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was moving. He was like 59 high for consoles, and then he went in and just hammered B finals.
There you go, for sure. So Luke, talk a little bit about the direction of the podcast. What we're gonna be shooting for here.
Okay, I mean, we got some we got some big goals, but we're definitely going for them.
We're going for it.
Full force. All right, so we want to try to interview a lot of big swimmers, big names in the sport,
Yeah, for sure.
and we want to try to time it well. So like we'll hit high school, like big high school names after like NCSAs and like
Right.
state championships, like
Big college names after NCAAs
Yep.
and so forth.
I mean, hopefully we hit.
We're gonna start local
Yep.
with some stud swimmers that we know, and we're trying to get hopefully we think Matt Novinsky, D1 swimmer, Wisconsin, Nebraska state record holder to this day, and
Yep.
Jonathan Novinsky. We're hoping to get them on the podcast. They're both good friends of ours, so that should make some interesting episodes. But yeah, most of our podcasts are probably going to be just kind of like Q&A interviews with the swimmers themselves. So this episode is just kind of to introduce ourselves and our backgrounds, but we're gonna try to work our way up. So
I know some of the guys that I know, like I want to try to, like Maximus Williamson just set like their Texas. I think he's from Texas, or is it Cali? I don't remember, but he set their state record. He set their state record in 2 IM. I mean, no big surprise there, but still impressive. Rather, yeah, that's insanely fast.
Was it him that slipped on the start in the backstroke and then still came?
I don't know. I saw that video, but
I'm gonna look that up.
I bet. Hold up.
But it looks like.
Yeah, kid slips on the start and still wins state. Yeah, it's Maximus Williamson.
Yeah, so he actually slipped on the start bad, and then he ended up mowing him down. I think he went like a 48, but I'm sure he could have been way faster if he didn't slip on the start. So we're gonna be looking for names like that, and just go from there. So we're excited to do it.
Yeah, and for all y'all watching, we're gonna try to grow. So anybody who starts now will might as well comment, say you were here when it started.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Which should be exciting. YouTube. Yeah, so just give us a follow, give us a like. Bear with us to start because getting started, we're probably going to be a little bit rocky on our interview skills. I do have other podcast, but I'm still trying to figure it out. So as every episode progresses, we're going to get better and better.
Yeah.
But we both swam under Brian Jensen. Luke, talk a little bit about Brian, and we're going to try to bring Brian on for an episode here shortly.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to get Brian for episode 1 or 2 now, but like our first interview episode, not the introduction. But I mean, Brian, he's been coaching for what? Is it 20? No, is it? I think it's around 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a long time. I mean, he's coached 2 Olympic trials, like kids who've made Olympic trials. He's coached an Olympian. Maybe he'll probably tell the story when we get him on here about him coaching Scott Usher, 2004 runner-up, 2nd place at the Olympics in the 200 breast, or was it 3rd?
He got 7th in the 200 breaststroke.
Wait, which one did he?
He qualified in the 200 and he got 7th.
Really? Yeah. I swear it says, bro, no way. Actually, I'm looking this up.
I'll bet you $100 cash live on the podcast that he got 7th at the Olympics. I'm pretty sure he went at 209.
No way. He in Athens, Greece, advanced to finals of the men's 200 breaststroke.
209.
Finished 7th overall for at the time of 2:11.95.
Oh shit! It was 2:11. But hey, I knew he got 7th. Yeah, so Brian actually coached him up. He coached Matt and John Novinsky, the state record holders now, and Matt went on absolutely dominated at Wisconsin, and
Yep.
John is now dominating at Harvard,
Harvard.
tearing it
Yeah.
up out there. But yeah, so Brian knows his stuff, and he's a great coach. He's notorious for making us at some brutal summer practices.
For some
The
brutal
7-mile
practices.
swim, the 5-mile IM,
The
100
challenge practices.
100s,
The
25
20 laps.
against the current in the lazy river. So yeah, it'll be exciting, and he'll have some good stories for sure.
He's also notorious for the 3-day stretch of the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and January 2nd of all like 10K practices.
That's true. He does.
Those 3 days are brutal.
That's true. I do attribute a lot of my mental toughness that I use in ultra running to Brian for all the things he put me through. That I've now taken that past my swimming career, and I use that when I run, because I definitely learned a lot from Brian. So, but yeah, Luke, you got anything else for us?
Nah, I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
so go ahead.
I just want to thank anybody to watching for sticking with us at the beginning. Yeah, bear with us, like Paul said. It's going to be a bit rough in the beginning. This is my first podcast, so questions might be a bit lax, but
yeah, it's a little rocky for sure. But day by day, we're gonna keep pumping them out, no matter what happens.
Exactly.
1 million viewers or 1 viewer.
1 viewer.
We're gonna keep on going. I know my dad watches it, so he can be our 1 viewer no matter what.
Honestly, I could get my dad to watch it. We'll get 2
viewers. So yeah, we're gonna stick with it, and we're gonna try to pump out episodes once a week. New guests every week, and if we can't get a guest, maybe we'll just talk about a big swimming event in the news. All right, well, that is episode 1, the introduction to the Swim Bros podcast. Luke, what else you got for us? Anything?
Nah, just thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening.
Episode 1 in the books.
Have a good day.